Hello lovelies, welcome to Narc Free Formula. My name is Freedom. Thank you for joining me. In today's episode, I want to talk about what the Narc says and what the Narc means. Because as a lot of you know, they're two very different things. Before I start though, can I please remind you, if you like my videos, please remember to give them the thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of the episodes. And if you've got anything to say, leave it in the comments. Got my off-sider in the back there. All right, so let's get down to it. I've got my notes down here, so if I'm looking down, that's what I'm doing. All right, so the first one. When a narc says, "I'll love you forever," what they really mean is, by forever, I mean until you stop functioning. So, first of all, forever is a fake construct. It's not a real thing. It's not really a measurable thing. And narcissists know this. So basically, they're just telling you what you needed to hear that day to get what they wanted, basically. So they say what they need to say to get what they want and need from you. And also, the love, we all know narcs don't love. Narcs use people, and when you stop giving them what they want, they stop loving you, and you have no value to them anymore. And that is narc love. All right, so number 2, you're my soulmate. So this is another beauty. Narcs say this kind of thing to all of their victims, and they do it to make people feel special. Basically, they know damn well that certain words have power and have meaning, you know, and to call someone a soulmate, that's like, oh wow, that's big. That's a big kind of declaration of love, which is why they do it. You know, so they're trying to bedazzle you with, just to show you like, oh, I love you so much. Not just like a little bit of love, like soulmate love. It's part future faking. It's a whole lot of things going on, but none of it is about being soulmates. All right, so you can always depend on me. Okay. Yep, versions of this are, you can always rely on me, I'll be here for you. Basically what they mean to say is, you can always depend on me to put myself first. So if there is benefit in them helping you, doing things for you, being there for you, being reliable for you, they'll do those things. Narcs can be very helpful, but there's no doubt about it. Like, they don't do anything unless they're getting something from the exchange. That's all there is to it. They're doing it for a reason. Number 4, I've got issues. And by issues, I mean, mental health, abandonment, family problems, alcohol and other drugs issues, anger management. And so what they're doing here is what they should be saying, first of all, what they actually should be saying if they were telling the truth is, I've got issues that I use as an excuse for my bad behavior. Because that's the only reason they're actually telling you. So they're lining it up so that you're aware. So they can say, I've told you I have issues. I've told you about my drug problem. I've told you I've got anger management issues. This is why they tell you. So they can say, they told you. And this is their justification and their reason behind their bad behavior. All right. I think we're up to number 5 here. I'm so addicted to you. That's a doozy. What they should have said was, I'm so addicted to your fuel. Because the reality is, the second that you stop pumping out fuel for them, they will look to replace you. I think we're up to number 6 now. Oh, his little pet name. Okay, so, I'm not going to write them all down, but, so I'm not going to list them all, but, obviously, there's pet names that they use. So, I don't know, you know the name that he used for you, the special sweet little name that he used just for you, and it felt really nice and cute. They do that. They use these kind of little names with everyone. And it's so they don't ever accidentally slip up. They don't ever accidentally say the wrong name. It's quite a convenient little trick. And not just narcissists do this. This is a fuckboy thing. There's a lot of people that actually do this. But, I think it's interesting and I think it's funny. All right. Here's another doozy. God, I hate my ex-wife. She's such a bitch. What they should actually be saying is, I spend a lot of time thinking about my ex-wife. So, this is, the reason why they're doing this is they worry. See, because narcissists are always kind of watching everything, they're reading everything, they are looking for signs and signals and decoding things. So they're really kind of conscious of you picking up on them and their signs and signals and their little tells and readings. So they put out disinformation to keep you in the dark, unaware, and also just in case you've picked up on something. So, like that. I hate my ex-wife, such a bitch, rah, rah, rah. Covering their tracks, just in case you notice that they are thinking and talking about the ex-wife too much. I mean, they're also doing it to triangulate you, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. All right. What else have we got? Oh, you did this to us. You did this. And what they mean by you did this is I did this. So, once again, narcs are really good with the projection and the blame shifting. It's always got to be someone's fault. None of it's ever, ever going to be their fault. Just quickly, let me just go through my notes, just make sure. So yeah, look, a lot of this stuff, when you listen to what they say, none of it can be taken on face value. I used to always just assume that everyone just said what they meant because I say what I mean. And, that people weren't that complicated. But now I understand it is almost like decoding another language. There's a lot of stuff, in what they say. So sometimes they say a half-truth. Sometimes they tell you what you need or want to hear so that they can just keep pumping the fuel out of you. Sometimes they say things to cover their own tracks. Here's another thing, just quickly. So one of the things is when I was talking about this kind of idea of a future. So, when they talk about loving you forever and we're going to be together forever, it's you and me against the world, blah, 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 blah. One of those things, sorry, I wanted to make a comment on that, and that is that I remember finding this note from my ex, and he had literally kind of listed all these forever things. You are my soulmate. We are forever. Blah, blah, blah. The whole thing, And I remember this is like just before the end. And when I showed it to him, he actually said to me, well, that was from ages ago. By ages ago, he meant 3 months ago, 12 weeks ago. I'm not sure how many days it is. But, so when they talk about forever, understand that just means this is the way I feel right now. And I'm telling you that to keep you here. There is no forever. There's no, they don't do anything unless it benefits them. They don't do anything unless it's going to get them what they want. So if you remember that with all of your communications with them, just remember that there's always an angle. They always want something and they're always working you to get what they want. All right, lovelies, before I go, I have a couple of things to announce. One, I just want to say thank you to all you guys for your support, your comments, your interactions with me, watching the videos, your subscriptions. It makes this whole thing so much more bearable, so much more worthwhile. It's a bit of a labor of love. It's not necessarily an easy thing to set up a YouTube channel and do all the stuff that I do behind the scenes. So I appreciate getting the love and support from you guys. So thank you. And I also want to offer, I have a consulting service available. So if anyone is on the fence, not sure about whether they're dealing with a narcissist or a sociopath or a psychopath, if you have a look at the bottom of this video, there'll be a link to the service. And within one session, I'm pretty sure we can figure it out for you, sort it out. You don't need to go through your whole life, wasting it one day at a time trying to figure out what the hell is going on. I mean, that's just a complete and utter waste of time. So, and I know that a lot of people just like complaining, I suppose, about their situation. A lot of people don't really want to change the situation. But I think that the kind of people that are gravitating towards me and my channel are more kind of active, taking risks and growing and changing and wanting to change the situation. So there'll be a link there. Check it out. All right, lovelies, thank you for watching, and I will see you not tomorrow, but the day after.